Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts and planning for the future. And so in this video, it's going to be a quick stream. I just wanted to go over basically my plans for the month of February, thinking about how I'm going to be kind of maximizing the output of the channel, and also, just following up on stocks, learning from either mistakes or successes, following through, and and just having as many streams as possible, because I think that the Ticker Requests Live streams, TRL, I don't know if you guys ever watched that growing up, but yeah, TRL, Ticker Requests Live. Just going over that and taking suggestions and then turning those suggestions either into, just analysis during those live streams, or taking clips from them, turning them into videos. And there's a really nice example for the start of February. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of break down my approach to the month and just organizing this. And, if you guys have any requests, suggestions, you can just let me know what you think. But this is all just based on a little calendar that I put together in Excel. And yeah, so what I have going on here, basically, whenever you see like the blue numbers here, or is that cyan? That is, those are days that I'm going to do live streams. So it's quite possible that, every once in a while, I might miss some of those live streams just because of work schedule, or maybe something's going on. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do my best to do Sunday and Thursday live streams at 9 p.m. Eastern. And so that's why I have all of the Sundays and all of the Thursdays highlighted, because I'm going to stream those evenings. Also, I will hopefully do some kind of weekly periodic streams, either during market hours or, maybe in the evenings, just doing kind of bonus streams if there are events that come up. And so I had just done a stream today on January 31st because it was the close of the month. It seemed like a nice excuse to do the closing hour, the last hour the market was open. And so I just got finished with that. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to try to take a clip from that because I did get a request for a video prior to doing the stream. And so rather than spending all the time to record a new video, I'm just going to take a clip from that and put out that request. And the reason why I'm doing that is because the last time I put out a video on that ticker, it did not get 100 views or more. And so I want to be kind of, maximizing the number of views, the growth of the channel. And if I'm just taking requests or just doing stocks that, maybe I'm interested in, but they don't get that many views, the channel's not going to be growing. And so my strategy with that is basically, this is the February calendar that you can see here. For the January calendar, you can see on Thursday of last week, so the 25th, I did do a live stream. And following these tickers that I normally cover, which is Biora Therapeutics, or Bior, Tesla, Rivian, or Laser, or Luminar, I should say. Following the release of those videos, I did a live stream and I got a request for these tickers. And if they get 100 views within the course of the week, I will do a follow-up video. And this video really centered on RUM, ticker symbol RUM, or Rumble. And that video got more than 100 views. I think it's at 101 right now. And so I'm going to do a follow-up video on that tomorrow on Rumble. And if it gets another 100 views or more, I'll do it weekly. If it gets less than 100 views, I'm going to put it on the back burner, which is, over here. These are videos that I've done that have been popular in the past, but the last time that I did them, or actually no, these are ones that have over 100 views, but it's been more than been more than a week since I recorded them. And so this is just kind of like the ranking, like GMAB got the least number of views, but more than 100, whereas NNDM, which is Nano Dimensions Technology, I believe, they got the most, so they're next on the list. And so basically for tomorrow, I'm going to do Rumble because last week's Rumble video got more than 100 views. And then I'll just fill in, ideally getting 3 videos per day. That seems to be sustainable for me. And then so I'll just add from this list. And if this does not, if I do catch up and get all these videos that have had more than 100 views, then I can start working on the ones that have had lower views. But ideally, I want, all of the videos that I put out to be getting lots of views. And so from this, you can see some videos that are repeated. And so for one reason, well, really 2 reasons. One is because I like to do coverage of them. And B, they do tend to get more than 100 views. And so one of those marked in yellow on Sundays is UNG, which is United States Natural Gas. And so basically Sunday is my day to always do a video on natural gas, just give an update on it. So I'm going to be doing that Sundays for the month of February. Another one that's on here is AMC, marked in red. I tend to have a tough time doing videos on Fridays just because, it's the end of the week. I kind of want to take a break. And so I view that, well, if I'm not really going to be making any videos today, some people, I feel like AMC is a very polarizing stock. Some people are very into it, very passionate about it. Others, have no interest in it. And so I don't want to alienate those who are not interested in it, but I also do want to cover it. I'm passionate about AMC. And so Friday is my day to do AMC. If I have some energy, I will, do more videos taken from this list on the side. I will add those in. Maybe I'll get a second or a third video in on Fridays. But worst case scenario, I'm just going to get one video out on Fridays, and that's going to be AMC. And then before I get into like the basic, tickers throughout the week, I do want to point out the other, colored bit on the calendar is the book club colored in green. So I just put out a book club, which is really just a book review. And I want to read a book on, money management, trading, stuff like that every month of this year. So I just put one out on the 28th, the last Sunday of January. And so my goal is to read the next book and have that out, that review out by the last Sunday of February. It's quite possible it will get pushed into the week, but I'm going to do my best to get that book read and for that to serve as a motivator for me to read, and also just to provide you guys with more information if you'd like to dive deeper into some of the topics that are covered in these books, or book recommendations for you, or recommendations to avoid books. Maybe some of them that I will read are going to be bad. And then just getting into like the tickers that are white on the calendar here. What you can see is so for example, Monday I covered Palantir, ChargePoint, and GameStop. And you can see the following week, so that's the 5th, next Monday, only GameStop's on there. Why is that? So GameStop got more than 100 views. Palantir also got more than 100 views, but I'm probably going to cover Palantir on this Saturday because on Monday next week, on the 5th, Palantir reports earnings. They have a webcast. I haven't registered for it yet, but I do plan to register for it, and somebody requested that I stream it. So on Monday, I believe 4 p.m. Eastern, Palantir has their earnings webcast. And so I will stream that so we can chat about it and discuss, what's going on with Palantir. So Palantir's weekly video for next week is actually going to come out either Saturday or worst case scenario Sunday. And so I'll have that out before earnings, and then we can discuss earnings during the call. So I think that should be pretty cool. ChargePoint from the 29th has not yet received 100 views. If it does, by Monday of next week, I'll put out a ChargePoint video. If it doesn't have 100 views, I'll put it in this list over here, or really I have this tab at the bottom. That's just all of the tickers that I've covered. The ones at the top highlighted in yellow, those are ones that have more than 100 views. The ones that are lower than that, I don't really want to be producing a duplicate video or a follow-up video if it doesn't get a lot of views. And so that's kind of what will happen. But if over time ChargePoint does get 100 views, then I will add it to this list over here. and then I will do those kind of sequentially based on like nano dimensions. That one is not on this list anymore because I've already bumped it to the list over here. But yeah, and so what's had more views than nano dimensions was Rocket Lab, then next highest, or sorry, the highest. Sorry, yeah. So nano dimensions, then moving up, Rocket Lab, moving higher up with views, GDX, which is the gold miner ETF or index, and then higher up on the list there is Tilray. And so that's currently the most viewed video that has not, for the last video that I put out on Tilray, that did not get 100 views within the span of a week, but has since then gotten 100 views. So that's basically how I'm going to do that. And so so yeah, this calendar is just kind of going to be evolving over time. And so I'll just kind of go over, what I plan for the next few days based on what's gotten a lot of views. So like tomorrow, so I guess, yeah, today, I should be able to get out videos on Tilray, GDX, and Gold Miner Index, and Rocket Lab. I also will probably put a clip out from today's earlier stream on Robinhood. Somebody requested that, and so I'm not going to spend a lot of time recording a new video. I'm just going to take the time to edit that and post a clip. So it's a little easier for me. So I'll have that out as well. So I guess I should put, Hood on here because I will have that out too. And then for tomorrow, Thursday, if I don't get all 4 of these videos out today, they'll get bumped to the following day. And so I'm going to wait and see. But Thursday will likely be Rumble, Nano Dimension, and SoFi. And SoFi had earnings, I believe, on Monday. So it's kind of nice. I think they went up a lot and then came back down. So it'll be nice to kind of follow up with that. Friday, likely to just be AMC. And then Saturday, I've been doing Fisker and PayPal kind of routinely if I look back on the January calendar, because Fisker and PayPal have been pretty popular, as well as Polestar and Lucid. However, the video that I just put out on the 27th for Polestar and Lucid has not yet hit 100 views, so it's quite possible I won't be doing that on Saturday. And so I'll just wait until that gets more than 100 views, and then I'll fit it back into the schedule. But I might compare Polestar with Nikola on Sunday. Nikola has gotten more than 100 views from the video that I put out on the 28th, as well as Canoe, ticker symbol GOEV. And so I'll be doing both of those on Sunday, but it's quite possible I will do kind of like a merged EV stock video because let's see, I believe, like Polestar, Nikola, and Canoe have all kind of behaved similar in breaking, hitting the bottom of a wedge, breaking up to the top of it, and then breaking out. I think they're going to retrace before continuing higher. So I think it'd be really interesting to compare those. Also, if this video on Polestar and Lucid doesn't get ranked to, or viewed 100 times, I might not do Lucid, but I do think it will be nice to kind of compare Nikola and Polestar with Lucid, because Polestar, Nikola, and Canoe have kind of been leading this recent move up in the EV sector that I've noticed, whereas Lucid has been lagging a little bit. NIO has been lagging even more. So I do view NIO as being at or near a bottom, just like I thought Lucid was at or near a bottom a week ago. And then it just kind of went on a rampage. And so I'm thinking that NIO will soon be going on a rampage, following in the steps of Lucid, which is following in the steps of these three. And so, I think it'll be really interesting to just kind of see how this calendar evolves. If NIO doesn't get that many views on the 6th, I won't do a follow-up until it gets more than 100 views. Since these tickers were not really that popular before, I don't expect to be doing them again on the 7th. But if one of them or two of them gets more than 100 views, I will definitely do follow-ups that week, or that following Wednesday on the 7th. But if they don't get 100 views, I'll put them in this list, wait for them to get 100 views. Once they get more than 100 views, I'll put them in this waiting list on the side, ranked by number of views, and then I'll work them into the schedule whenever there are openings. And right now, there are a lot of openings. I don't know what the calendar is going to look like, but by organizing the calendar like this, I think I will not only be able to maximize the amount of content that's useful for viewers, also, I think that I will be able to maximize the number of people that this channel is able to connect with by following up on the videos that get views, that get engagement, and going with that and seeing where that goes. And I suspect that every week will look slightly different by the end of this month. But I do think, I know that I will continue to do natural gas on Sundays, AMC on Fridays. I do suspect that I will be doing weekly Palantir, ChargePoint, and GameStop videos because they do seem popular, although ChargePoint is lagging a little bit. And so possible ChargePoint gets taken out of the rotation. Since Palantir has earnings on the 5th, I moved Palantir over to Saturday. And so, as time goes on, this is going to evolve. And I think that there's just going to be daily coverage of highly viewed, highly useful content. And so I'm just really, really excited to see how February shapes up. And, having done kind of a trial in January, I think that I've better refined this. And so I think that there's just going to be much better content coming out in February. And that will segue into a much better March, better content coming out then. And so I'm just really excited to be sharing that with you. And so I do see that somebody just joined. I'm about to wrap up the stream. And I don't really have too much to add. Basically, this is just going to be, looks like maybe an 18-minute video of me just going over the calendar, the plans for February, and how I plan to rotate in and out stocks. And so if you do have requests, I'll cover them during live streams. And if those requests seem like they might fit into this schedule, like Rumble was highly viewed, at least got more than 100 views over the course of a week, I'll be doing a follow-up on Thursday. I got a request to do Robinhood, which I did in today's stream. And so I'll take a clip of that, put it out as a video today. If that gets more than 100 views by the 7th, I'll put another Robinhood video out, and I'll just kind of work the requests into this calendar. And I think it's just going to be a really dynamic, fun month. Lots of great content. I'll definitely be streaming at least twice a week, trying to do a third one as well, ideally during market hours, but it might also be an evening stream, really just depending on my work schedule. But next week, I will be streaming on Monday, the 5th, for the Palantir earnings call. So that should be pretty exciting. But yeah, on that note, it's now 18 minutes of this stream, so I'm going to throw this up here. If you do like the content, if you enjoy the channel, make sure you like the videos, always share comments, always engage during the live chat, happy to take requests, and make sure you subscribe. It's going to be an awesome February. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I'm just really excited to be seeing the channel grow, and I'm trying to make it grow in a way that's better for you guys by kind of planning this stuff out. So hopefully this works for you. And, I'll probably be doing another stream for the schedule at the end of February before we get into the month of March. So yeah, really looking forward to the month, and can't wait to see where it takes us. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow night, Thursday night's live stream at 9 p.m. Eastern. Be doing a ticker request